Now, different people in typesetting call these different things, but this, I was taught that this is a widow. This is also a widow. As you can see, it's a single line of text at the top of a paragraph. And let me see, here's another one. And this is a runt or an orphan. This is a runt or an orphan. Here's another one. So basically what we're talking about is type that has been separated from its family, if you think of the paragraph as its family. Now, there's a bunch of different ways that you can fix these things. Usually, well, here, I'll show you a couple different ways. So in the first place, I have been very sloppy in the way that I put this together. So I want copy fitting to be up here. So I'm going to put my cursor here. Now, this is review. I go to type and I go insert break character and I add a column break. All right. And just so we're clear, I've got the invisibles on so you can see this. That's what the column break character looks like when I put it in. All right. So I can get rid of the widows myself. We'll talk about the orphans in a minute. But if I wanted the machine to do it automatically, there's another way to do it. Let's see. Let me undo what I've done and go to a page. There we go. So you can see I've got these widows here. Now, this style, this control that I'm talking about is located in, sorry, not paragraph styles, paragraph. I always mix those up. So it's inside the paragraph window, and I go to the keep options. And here are the keep options. But I've already made this style sheet. My style sheets, like yours, are already in place. So instead of adding this control through the paragraph window, I'm going to add it through the paragraph styles window, okay? But it exists in both places. So this is my body copy. And I'm going to go double click so I can go in and edit the body copy. And these are all the controls. And every control located here in the paragraph window is also located here in the paragraph styles window. So here are the keep options. It's the same one. All right, I'm going to move this to one side so we can, I'm going to turn the preview button on. And so if I say keep the lines together, and you'll notice I say keep lines together and end with at least 2 lines. See that? It'll start to push the lines together. But if I do this, all lines in paragraph, you can see now that all of the lines in that font contrast paragraph got shoved to the bottom. Let me just show you. Now, I still have to do this glyph because it's a different paragraph style. So I can go now into my break character, push that to the top. I can come over here, break character, push that to the top. But because I have fixed the body copy style, as you can see, I no longer have any widows. I just have to fix this, the headline style. I just have to keep doing the break character. And so now you can see I no longer have any orphans. All right, I've still got plenty of runts though. So let's talk about the runts. Now, as you're ragging your type, as I told you in the previous video, ragging your type probably will solve the problem of runts and orphans, because as you re-rag the type, hopefully something will kick over to this last line. But if it doesn't, it's right here, balance ragged lines. So if I say I want to balance the ragged line, you'll notice that the type re-ragged itself. Now, if I want to do it through the entire piece, I now have 2 choices if I want to. I have made a change to this body copy style right here. So just as a review of body copy styles, I can go in here, instead of saying clear the override, I can say redefine the style. And when I do that, body copy then will have that balanced line command kind of put into it. But if I wanted to do it another way, if I double click on body copy, where is it? It's inside indents and spaces. It's the same idea, balance ragged lines. And so if I do that and I come back and look, all of the orphans are gone. Every single one of them is gone. You can see that throughout. I like to take care of my own orphans and runts using forced returns. But if you want to do the balanced ragged lines, that works too. And then the last thing I'll say, I'm going to turn off these invisibles for a second. One of the things I always do when I create body copy, and if you're going to do this, I would do it before you start changing your rags and fixing your orphans. I switch off the hyphenation. Here it is inside paragraph styles. Let me just show you. Here it is inside regular paragraph controls. Let me go back in. Turn off the hyphenation, or if I don't switch it off altogether, I'll do better spacing, fewer hyphens. I'll make sure I'm not hyphenating capitalized words. I'll never hyphenate across a column, and I never want to do that hyphenation of a last word. And I'll make sure that I hyphenate after the first three and before the last, three. And I'll say my hyphen limit means that you don't have more than one hyphen in a row. You don't want a lot of hyphens in a row. It's a little weird. So I didn't turn hyphenation off. I basically scripted it to an inch of its life. So if I'm getting hyphens, and you can see I'm still getting some hyphens here, they're helping with the rag, but I'm not going hyphen happy in my creative. All right. So that's just a real quick review of widows, orphans, runts, little hyphenation thrown in for free.